What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're going to break down Holy Diver by the one and only Dio. Hope you guys enjoy it. Also, real quick, love for you to subscribe here to the Marty Music YouTube channel if you haven't. If you're trying to really get into guitar, I can help you. Check the links down there. There's all kinds of helpful ways for me to help you get better at guitar. Helps me out as well, so thank you. Let's break it down. All right, here's the intro. It's a C5 or a C power chord. I'm going to play it on the 3rd fret A string, and then you add that 5th right there on the 5th fret of the D string. We're going to get some palm muting in there. So the root's on the A string, and it's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5 with power chords. Then, a second time, after that, it goes. So that was 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 1. So you put both of those together. Repeats that one again. And then the whole riff ends with 3, 1, 3. Another overdub has, you know, a big pick scrape in there. Okay, so it does that again, and the only thing different is the very last chord. So it repeats. The second time. So that's 3, 1, and then the 4th fret on the E string power chord. And then an up on the beats, da, 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 ga, on the B flat. You could do it right here. Probably sounds better right there, but it's the same thing as the 1st fret on the A string. It's the exact same thing. I mean, you set yourself up to then go into the verse, which is a chug, ch-ch-chug, ch-ch-chug on the C power chord. So that is the whole intro. Now let's go into the verse. Verse, we're on the C5. Holy diver. So the first time, C, 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 4th fret on the E string, which is a G sharp. Right back to C, then the 1st fret on the A string, which is B flat, then that G sharp again. So here's the verse from the beginning. With the chut, 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 with palm muting down, chut, 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 chut. So then, the second time around, it goes to that. It's very similar, but a little different. So the first time, jut 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 jut. But the second time it's but rest bob. And then instead of 3 1 to that G sharp, it's 3 1 3. And then a big old G sharp power chord, but check this out. Full bar chord, but you mute that G string. And you get a nice big full power chord to go into a chorus to make it fuller. Now, on this recording, there is more than one guitar. They're overdubbing, adding power. You also have bass and drums to add that bottom end too. All right, the chorus. So that B flat, gotta get away. And then that same down up, and it's the up. Ga, ba, ba, ba. So the up on that B flat, and it goes right into. And so after, we're calling this the chorus. It's different than the intro. The intro is. And on this chorus now. Get away. So just a little less. Instead, it just skips over that. It's a little more open, less rhythmic, you know. You know. Verse number 2. So the second verse, the only thing different is there's that up hit on the B flat, whereas the first verse, it doesn't exist. So shiny diamond. That. Na, 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 na. And now the second chorus is different than the first chorus. So this chorus starts the same way, gotta get away, and it's that G sharp, 4th fret with the full power chord, G string muted. But now it goes up a whole step, and you can hear a little note in there doing a little pickup on. And that's that 8th fret, but you can keep your ring finger on the power chord note there. And so right there, I'm holding this. That's G sharp. We'll call that A sharp. Same thing as B flat. Index goes to 7th fret E while that holds, just for, you know, your. Sounds very similar to Stairway to Heaven right there. Ba, ba, and that's on the C, though. Stairway is A. It's the same kind of riff. We're playing the 8th fret E root there, which is a C power chord, and we're going ja, ja, whole step down, another whole step down. So now we're at the 4th fret, and we go ja, ja, but then the next one is 4, 6, and then it goes back to that same rhythm. But now we go down to a G power chord, G5, which is the 3rd fret. And then that same pickup from earlier in the song, which is that 6th fret. And we do the same thing again. So the very end of that new chorus, and it holds on that. And now we would do what we would call verse number 3. So the third verse is the same as the second verse, just except for the very last chord. Normally it would be. So that final chord of this third verse is, instead it's into the guitar solo. And so that's just 3rd fret, 1st fret, 4th fret of the E string, and then the break goes into, which is that War Pigs kind of riff, which is between the 6 and the 8. So A sharp to C, since I called that G sharp. It's also B flat to C if you wanted. And then just hits on 8. So that same 11/8 is the same, so. But then real quick it goes 11, 10, right back into that 6/8. The second time through is a little different. Does that. Does it a second time. And so this little variable now, or variation, is now 11, 13, then 6/8 again. On those next hits, that's 6/8, 11/8. Does that again. And then the guitar, you do this nice little thing with the power chord on the 11th fret. Then move just your index finger down to 10. And now we're at the 6th fret chugging, palm muting. Into that chorus again. So it's the 4th fret, 6th fret, then again 4th fret. This is the end of the solo. 6th fret, into that walk down chord again, which is 11th fret power chord, and just the index goes to 10. So that final one breaks on that, and then just right to that C, B flat, C, just right here too. And we're back into the singing now. So now we're back in the final verse, and it's the same as the third verse. And then it finally, finally gets to the gotta get away. And so that is the 4th fret power chord, or actually this time the full power chord, muting that G string. And then same thing up a whole step. Then back down again. Back up. That pickup note. And then, or, pick up. Which could also be here. So it depends on how you're shaping it. I'll go, So after we've done that build up and we're finally in the out of the song, it's just a variation of that intro. And so we go. So there's a little, and he varies it as the song goes out, but that first one right there, bum 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 bum, just like earlier, but then it goes da 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 da, and then da 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 da, and so that time power chords on 6/5 on the A. And you could keep that variation. There's a few other little things in there, but you can just keep doing variations of that. All right, hope you guys enjoyed rocking out for a bit. Also, thank you for supporting Marty Music. Love for you to subscribe to the channel. I can help you learn guitar better with the links below. Hope to see you again.